Good evening everyone. Today we are going to discuss a new topic, and today's topic is basically the Ampere circuit law, which is of much of importance for the examination point of view. So today's topic going to be the Ampere circuit law. It is just like the Gauss law. Okay, but that was for the electric field and that is for magnetic field. Basic difference is that the previous law was for the electric field and that law is for the magnetic field. Okay, so we are going to start with the topic. पिछले क्लासेस में हम लोगों ने बहुत सारे टॉपिक्स कवर कर चुके हैं, जिसमें थे हमारा बायट-सवर्ट लॉ, उसके एप्लीकेशंस, फोर्स, साइक्लोट्रॉन तो नहीं किया था बट उससे रिलेटेड टॉपिक किया था हम लोगों ने. तो सारे टॉपिक कवर कर चुके हैं. टुडे वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी अबाउट द एम्पियर सर्किट लॉ एंड देन वी आर गोइंग टू कवर अबाउट द सोलेनॉइड्स. तो ये दो टॉपिक आज हम लोग करने जा रहे हैं. फिर कल के टॉपिक में हम लोग टोरॉइड को कंप्लीट करेंगे. ठीक है, तो स्टार्ट करते हैं एम्पियर सर्किट लॉ. ओके, सो दैट इज बेसिकली, ओके, लेट्स कंसिडर there is a current passing through a conductor. Okay, and we have to find the magnetic field due to a small length dl. So the statement says that the line integral of magnetic field over a closed path is equal to the line integral of magnetic field over a closed path is equal to mu naught times the total current passing through the conductor. Okay, so basically इसका स्टेटमेंट क्या है? If we are considering a conductor through which the current I is passing and dl is a segment of the conductor, and we have to find the magnetic field into the small segment dl. So the statement of the Ampere says that the line integral of B dot dl, that is the total magnetic field caused by the small segment dl through which the current I is passing, and that is equal to the mu naught into total current enclosed. The total current enclosed by a loop. So we consider a loop, Amperian loop. In the previous class we are considering a Gaussian surface. Here we are going to consider about a Amperian loop. So here we are going to considering a Amperian loop. So that statement of the Ampere circuit law, that is basically that B dot dl, and that should be equal to mu naught into total current which is equal to I, that is passing through the given surface. तो जब हम कोई एम्पेरियन लूप कंसिडर करेंगे और बोलेंगे कि भाई इसके अंदर टोटल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड कितना है, वी गोइंग टू फाइंड द टोटल मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इनसाइड दैट लूप. सो दैट कैन बी कैलकुलेटेड यूजिंग दिस फॉर्मूला, दैट इज B डॉट dl इज इक्वल टू म्यू नॉट टाइम्स द टोटल करंट इनक्लोज्ड बाय द लूप. ये मेरा हो जाएगा नेट मैग्नेटिक फील्ड. ठीक, सो दैट इज अ वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट लॉ, and that law can be used to find the magnetic field due to various types of systems like solenoid, toroid and stress. We are also going to use the Ampere circuit law to find the magnetic field due to infinitely long current carrying conductor. Okay, and this law is similar to गॉस लॉ. ये गॉस लॉ के जस्ट सिमिलर लॉ है. बहुत ज़्यादा अंतर नहीं है, जो कुछ गॉस लॉ में होता है यही चीज़ एम्पियर सर्किट लॉ में भी होगा. That is basically the Ampere circuit law, and there are numerous applications of it, and out of which one application is about the solenoid. So let us first study what is solenoid, then we are going to derive the magnetic field to a long solenoid. Fine. So let's go for the firstly what is a solenoid, then we will go for the next topics. So let us first study about the solenoid, the magnetic field caused by the solenoid, and etc. I think in the class 10th we have studied about the solenoid already. क्लास 10 में सोलेनॉइड पर में पढ़े ही होंगे आप लोग, और जो लोग मेरे से पढ़े होंगे वो तो अभी भी उन लोग को ध्यान में होगा कि मैग्नेटिक फील्ड सोलेनॉइड क्या होता है, कैसे हम लोग करंट के डायरेक्शन कंसीडर करेंगे एक्सेट्रा, बाकी जो भी चीज़ें हैं नहीं पढ़ेंगे उनको भी पता होगा. बट लेट्स स्टडी अबाउट द सोलेनॉइड. सो अ सोलेनॉइड इज बेसिकली अ वायर विच इज वुंड इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ हेलिक्स. हेलिकल पाथ की तरह उसको वुंड किया जाता है, हेलिक्स की तरह उसको वुंड किया जाता है, जस्ट लाइक अ DNA स्ट्रक्चर. एंड इनसाइड दैट a soft iron core is placed. The soft iron core is placed inside the solenoid, and the current I is passing through it. And as we know the magnetic effect of electric current, what is going to happen? The solenoid starts behaving like a magnet. The solenoid will start behaving like a magnet. So here the solenoid starts behaving like a magnet. पहले हम लोग को था solenoid को प्रूव करना था is equivalent to a bar magnet, but I think from this year this has been discontinued. So we are not going to study about the solenoid which acts as a bar magnet, but a solenoid is a bar magnet. Basically that can be equivalent to a bar magnet. So if we remember a bar magnet, how the bar magnet basically acts. So if this is a north pole, this is the south pole, the magnetic field to a bar magnet is like something like this. This is the magnetic field to a bar magnet. So the magnetic field starts from the north pole, goes to the south pole outside the bar magnet, and inside it is from south to north pole. So that is the magnetic field to a bar magnet. Outside it is from north to south, and inside it is from south to north. That is the magnetic field due to a bar magnet basically. Okay, but in the case of solenoid, the solenoid also acts like the same, that is the bar magnet. So how the solenoid acts like a bar magnet, let us try to figure out. Let us try to figure out how the solenoid acts like a bar magnet. So for that if this is a solenoid, the one pole of the solenoid starts to act as a north pole and the other pole is going to act as a south pole, and that can be calculated by this rule, S rule and the N rule. It states that if the current in the circuit is clockwise, you can see that this is acting like a clockwise, so that end is going to be a north pole, that end is going to be a south pole, and that end is going to be again the opposite end is going to be the south pole. So in this case the current is going to be in clockwise direction, so that one pole is going to be south pole and the other is going to be the north pole. तो ये मेरा नॉर्थ पोल हो गया, वो मेरा साउथ पोल हो गया. अब क्या होगा भाई, तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड देखना है, तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड किधर से किधर होता है, तो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड होता है हमारा नॉर्थ से साउथ की तरफ. तो द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज गोइंग टू बी फ्रॉम नॉर्थ टू साउथ, नॉर्थ टू साउथ, नॉर्थ टू साउथ एंड नॉर्थ टू साउथ. आउटसाइड द बार मैग्नेट the direction of magnetic field is from north to south, and inside it is from south to north. ठीक है. So these are the direction of magnetic field inside a bar magnet, inside a solenoid, which is from north to south and from south to north respectively. तो ये मेरा मैग्नेटिक फील्ड हो गया किसकी वजह से, तो सोलेनॉइड की वजह से मैग्नेटिक फील्ड मेरा हो गया. So this way we can say that a solenoid is almost equivalent to a bar magnet. Now if the polarity of battery is reversed the other end, if the current becomes anti-clockwise, we can say that this end is going to be north pole, this end is going to be a south pole. So from that we can say that the solenoid is equivalent to a bar magnet. ये बार मैग्नेट के लगभग बराबर हो जाता है. So ये हमको तो पता है कि ये बार मैग्नेट के बराबर होगा. Now let's go forward. Now what we can see that a solenoid, which is basically this, inside the solenoid the magnetic field is uniform. पिछले केस की बात कर रहा हूँ, तो अंदर मैग्नेटिक फील्ड यूनिफॉर्म है, बाहर में मैग्नेटिक फील्ड नॉन यूनिफॉर्म होता है. And that can be proved also that the outside the outside the solenoid, the magnetic field is weak. Outside the solenoid, the magnetic field is weak and also the non-uniform. So basically the magnetic field outside the bar magnet outside the solenoid is neglected, and we are going to find the magnetic field inside the solenoid. So today's first topic, and that is basically the application of Ampere's circuit law, and it states that we are going to find out the application. So basically we are going to study about the applications of Ampere's circuit law. The applications of Ampere's circuit law, and the first application is magnetic field due to a solenoid. So we are going to study basically the magnetic field due to a solenoid. ठीक है. So for that, let us check this circuit, which is going to use to find the magnetic field due to a solenoid. Here, this is the polarity. This is minus, this is plus. So magnetic field, basically the current is going to be anti-clockwise, the reverse of it. So that pole is going to be north pole, and that pole is going to be south pole. And the magnetic field inside the solenoid is something like this. Sorry, let's take it like this. So this pole is going to south, this pole is going to north. Inside the solenoid, the magnetic field is something like this. ठीक है. तो ये मेरा मैग्नेटिक फील्ड हो गया किसके अंदर का, तो सोलेनॉइड के अंदर का. अभी अपने को क्या करना है, तो अभी हम लोग को बेसिकली मैग्नेटिक फील्ड फाइंड करना है सोलेनॉइड के अंदर, मैग्नेटिक फील्ड टू सोलेनॉइड. ठीक है. तो हम लोग फाइंड करना है, तो हम लोग इसके लिए, ये हमारे पास सिचुएशन है, तो हम लोग इसके लिए डायग्राम बना लेते हैं. ठीक है. So let us take this is to be the magnetic field due to the solenoid, and let's try to figure out the direction of current. So the loop was like this. So at this end the current is going to be inward, and this end देखो ये हो क्या रहा है, तो ये ऐसा क्या करंट अंदर, फिर यहाँ से बाहर आया, फिर अंदर गया, फिर बाहर आया, फिर गया अंदर गया, फिर बाहर आया. तो इस पॉइंट पे करंट जा रहा है अंदर, विच इज रिप्रेजेंटेड बाई क्रॉस, और इस पॉइंट पे करंट बाहर आ रहा है. ठीक है. So that is the situation over here. At one end the current is going inward and the other end the current is coming outward from the solenoid. ठीक है? Now let us take a small loop. We have to keep in mind that is loop which we are taking here, and that should be some part that should be inside the solenoid and some part outside the solenoid. Let's take the direction of the loop like this: A, B, C, D, and the length of the loop is taken to be L and width of the loop is taken to be B. So this is the situation we have. Now we need to find the magnetic field to solenoid, and that should be the inside the solenoid. Okay, so let us try to figure out. So let us take a long solenoid which is producing a constant magnetic field inside it. When current I is passed through it. ठीक, तो जब इसमें करंट I पास होता है तो मान लेते हैं कि ये कुछ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस कर रहा है, यूनिफॉर्म मैग्नेटिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस हो रहा है. ठीक है, नाउ वी हैव टू फाइंड मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इनसाइड द सोलेनॉइड. To find the magnetic field, inside the solenoid, let us consider an Amperian loop. Consider a rectangular Amperian loop. Of length L and width B. ठीक है, ये मेरे पास सिचुएशन है. Now let's use the Ampere circuital law. So using Ampere circuital law, so if it says that the B dot dl for the whole loop is equal to mu naught times the total current. ठीक, now let us try to figure out the values that B dot dl for the whole loop, that is equal to B dot dl for A to B plus B dot dl for BC plus B dot dl पूरा लूप का ले रहा हूँ फॉर सी डी प्लस बी डॉट डी एल फॉर ए बी. ठीक, ये मेरा लूप का हो गया. ठीक, नाउ दैट इज बेसिकली द एम्पीरियन लूप, दैट इज द समेशन ऑफ मैग्नेटिक फील्ड फॉर द entire loop. And let's try to find out. What is the value of B dot dl for the loop AB? That is the magnetic field and that is the dl. The angle is over here is 90 degrees, so that should be equal to simply B dl cos 90 plus second B dl cos 0 होगा यहाँ पे, ठीक है. But here basically what we can find out, there is no magnetic field, so that should be equal to again 0 क्योंकि बाहर में magnetic field नहीं है. Plus again B dl cos 90 plus again B dl cos 180. ये है B, ये है dl, ये है B, तो दोनों के बीच एंगल 0 हो गया. Now that is 0 plus 0 plus 0 minus integration of B dl. ठीक है, ये मेरे पास आ गया वैल्यू. ठीक, लेट्स गो फॉरवर्ड. So to find the B dot dl, and that is for D to A, not A to B, that should be CD DA, sorry. So for D to A, let's find the magnetic field. So ये हो जाएगा हमारा B इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ DL, so that should be DL, तो BL और minus BL. So what I got the value of closed surface integral of B dot dl for the entire loop, that should be equal to minus BL, and if we can take the direction only, that should be equal to simply B into L, and that switch to be equation 2, and putting जो पहला इक्वेशन था हम जो यूज किए थे B dot dl एम्पीयर सर्किट लॉ, let's put that over there. Putting this, उनको पता है इक्वेशन 1 मैंने लिखा है in equation 1 में मैं लिख देता हूँ. What is the value of B dot dl? So that is equal to B into L, that is equal to mu naught times the total current. What is the total current here? So I can see that यहाँ पे करंट आया, यहाँ पे करंट आया. करंट तो अंदर जा रहा है कई जगह पे, यहाँ पे इस लूप में देख रहे हैं करंट अंदर जा रहा है, तो एक जगह से थोड़ी जा रहा है. एक हमारे पास लूप तो नहीं है, नंबर ऑफ लूप्स तो बहुत सारे हैं. सो दैट कैन बी रिटन एज म्यू नॉट टाइम्स n into L into I. Well, what was n? N था number of loops, number of turns per unit length, that is the n over there. अब यूनिट लेंथ पे अगर नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स n है तो L लेंथ पे नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स कितने हो जाएंगे, तो n into L. एक लूप में करंट जा रहा है I, तो टोटल लूप में कितने करंट जा रहा है, तो n into L into I. So the magnetic field inside the solenoid is found to be mu naught times n into I. The magnetic field inside the solenoid is found to be mu naught times n into I, where n is the number of turns per unit length. Okay, now this is the magnetic field due to a solenoid, and this magnetic field, what the magnetic field we are getting here, that it basically depends on the few factors. The magnetic field which is comes to be here, that is comes to be B, it depends on the few factors. That is first the permeability. What is the medium inside the solenoid, that also a factor. That is why we generally used the iron core inside the solenoid, which is considered to be a very good, having a very good permeability, that is a ferromagnetics basically, that is a ferromagnetic substance. And what is n? So n is basically the number of turns per unit length. यूनिट लेंथ पे कितने टर्न्स हैं वो उसको बताता है कौन? तो एन रिप्रेजेंट करता है कि मतलब अगर हम चाहते हैं कि एक स्ट्रॉन्ग मैग्नेट बनाए, इलेक्ट्रोमैग्नेट बनाए, सो द नंबर ऑफ टर्न्स शुड बी वेरी closely wounded. If the number of turns are closely wounded, the magnetic field is going to be a strong one. And again, if we can increase the current passing through that solenoid, if we can increase the current passing through the solenoid, we can also increase the magnetic field inside the solenoid. So these are the few factors on which the magnetic field due to a solenoid depends basically, and these are basically the mu naught, the n, and that I. So B depends on mu naught, that is the permeability. It depends on the number of turns per unit length. And it also depends on the I, which is the current passing through the solenoid. तो अगर हम चाहते हैं कि solenoid का strength बढ़ा दें, if you wanted to increase the strength of the solenoid, what I can basically do, so I can increase the amount of current passing through it. तो बेसिकली एक सोलेनॉइड को हम अपने कंट्रोल में रख सकते हैं कि किस तरीके से इसका हम कुछ स्ट्रेंथ बढ़ा सकते हैं, किस तरह से उसका स्ट्रेंथ को हम घटा सकते हैं. दैट इज परफेक्टली पॉसिबल, दैट कैन बी डन. द स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ द करंट कैन बी इंक्रीज और डिक्रीज, दैट इज अप टू अस. ओके, एंड बट फॉर द बार मैग्नेट्स और द परमानेंट मैग्नेट्स, that is not possible to increase or decrease the strength of the magnets, but for the solenoids it is possible. And basically current plays a very important role to increasing or decreasing the strength of the magnetic field of the solenoid. So that is one of the major importance of the solenoid. Okay, तो हम लोग आज अपने टॉपिक को यहाँ पे ख़त्म करते हैं. कल हम लोग थोड़ा सा टोरॉइड देखेंगे और मे बी विल सॉल्व सम क्वेश्चंस बेस्ड ऑन द टोरॉइड एंड solenoid. So see you tomorrow. Till now, wait for the next class and try to solve questions related to the previous topics. We will see you tomorrow.